Okay, so I'm tensioning my wheel. That is, I'm balancing the tension on the partner spokes. So I'm working on these two. So if I get a tension reading here, I see it's 26. I check the tension on the partner spoke, and it is 26.5. That'll be close enough because I'm just in the process here of doing the wheel. Here's another set of partner spokes. That is two spokes that are touching each other. So this tension is 28.2. This tension is 25. So I'm going to tighten this one to balance the tensions where they're the same. So I'm going to tension this one. I'm going to tighten this one a half. No, 3/16. 3/8. So I tighten that one 3/8. I'm going to loosen this one 3/8 in an attempt to get these tensions to where they're more or less the same. Here I am relieving the tension on the spokes. So here's two partner spokes. I want the tension to be the same. So this says 28 and this says 25. So I want to tighten this one. So I will tighten it 3/8. So tightening 3/8, and then loosen this 3/8. Okay, relieve the tension a little bit. And let's see how we do here about getting these two spoke tensions to be the same. This is 27.5, and this one is 26. So this one's not getting much tighter. So I guess I'm going to have to go for a whole half turn here. I'm going to tighten this a half turn. Tighten it a whole half turn. And I'm going to loosen its partner a half turn. Because I've already done a lot of work on this wheel, which would include the lateral truing, the radial truing, and I checked the dish, and the dish did not go well. So here I'm loosening this a half turn. Okay, so it seems like it's wanting to strip a little, so I've got this other more precise spoke nipple wrench. And I was trying to loosen this a half a turn. It's wanting to give me some trouble here because it's a little stripped. So I might consider replacing that nipple. So what I'm trying to do here is loosen this a half a turn. And it cooperated. We'll see if that nipple gives us trouble later. So let's see what we get now. That's 26. And this is 27. So that's good enough for now. I'm concerned that this nipple's a little stripped. So we'll see if that pops up later. I could always just put in a fresh new nipple. Here's a new set of partner spokes. This tension is 26.8. And its partner spoke is 25.5. So this needs to be tightened a little. So I'm going to tighten this, say, 1/8. And then I'll loosen this one 1/8. Loosening 1/8. And then relieve the tension here by grabbing the spokes. And let's see where we're at here. This is 25.9 or 26. This is 25. So this one definitely needs to be tightened. So here I'm going to tighten this one, say, 1/4. Here I am tightening that spoke 1/4. And I'll loosen its partner 1/4. Loosening 1/4. I like the partner spokes to have near equal tension. So that was 25.8. This is 26, so that's awesome. Okay, so here's a new set of partner spokes. Going to measure the tension on this one here, and it is 25.9. And the tension here is 25.0. So just a little bit of a tightening here. Say an eighth. And then a little bit of a loosening here. The same eighth. I'm going to grab the spokes to get rid of any spoke wind up. I think I was working on these two spokes. This is 25.2, and this is 25.2, so that's perfect. Moving along, here's another set of partner spokes. I want to have the tension be the same. Balancing tension on the partner spokes. This is 27.8, and this is 27.7, so that's already done. We'll take that. Here's a new set of partner spokes. This tension is 27.8, and this tension is 25. So this spoke that my finger's on, I'm going to tighten 3/8. Okay, so here I am tightening this spoke 3/8. And then its partner, I'm going to loosen 3/8. Let's see how we did. I grabbed this to get rid of any spoke wind up. The tension on this spoke is like 27.3. The tension on this spoke is 26.6. So this one needs to be tightened a little more. I'm going to tighten it 1/4. Tightening that spoke 1/4. And then I'm going to loosen this spoke 1/4. Check the tension. This is 26. And this is 26.3, so that's close enough. So starting all over here, this is the last set of partner spokes on this side. The tension of the one partner is 29, and the tension on the other partner is 20. So that's very much out of balance. So this one here that my finger's on needs to be tightened a whole heck of a lot. A whole heck of a lot. So I'm going to tighten it a whole turn. And then another half turn. And then another half turn. And this one over here, I'm going to loosen a full 2 turns. Get a good grip on there so it doesn't strip. Loosening a half on the way to 2. Loosening 1 turn on the way to 2. Loosening 1 1/2 on the way to 2. And that would be loosen 2. So that was an extreme adjustment. Just ridiculous. So that was these two. So let's see what change that made. The one that was too tight has gone to 25. And the one that was much too loose has gone to 26. So that's pretty close. I'm just going to loosen this one just a tad. Say an 1/8. I'm going to loosen it an 1/8. I'm going to tighten this one an 1/8. This nipple wrench fits on really tightly when the spokes are bent as they are. And then I'm going to go like this to get rid of any wind up and see if I'm happy with the result here. This is 24.8, and this is 24, well, it's 25, so that's very balanced.